Hi all, Goda Govinda. This is Madhav Lasya from Channel ML. So today we are going to discuss about why Sriman Naaraayana is always in Yoga Nidra. Yoga Nidra is not sleeping basically. He's trying to be in that position for some reason. So we are going to discuss about why he is in that position and what is the reason behind for him being in the position. So this Yoga Nidra position is not in Sri Vaikuntham. Sri Vaikuntham he'll be in a sitting position like this. But in Yoga Nidra position is always in the not in Para, that is in Sri Vaikuntham, it's in Vyuha. Vyuha means in the Milky Ocean, where he would be sleeping on the bed of serpent Adisesha with the Mahalakshmi on his side. So both of them would be in a sleeping position. Why means Sriman Naaraayana is such a sweet person that he really wants us to come back to him. So in order to make us come back to him, he's trying to think about a way for us to realize that this materialistic world is temporary and only the spiritual world is permanent, and we should stop having all those this temporary relationship. Try not to be too much attached to this temporary relationship, husband, kids, parents, in-laws, friends, whatever it is, because at some point of time they are all leaving us alone, but it is only one person who does not leave us alone, which is Sriman Naaraayana. So in order to make us realize that truth, he's still in meditating upon us. He's meditating upon us, so that to make us to come back to him. And the second thing is he wants to also to protect us. So that is why he is meditating in order to protect us from all the karmic activities which we did. And if I'm living under a roof, if I have a roof over my top of my head, that's only because of him. It's not because of my karma. I know when people would say it's because of karma, but actually it's only because of him, because I would have done many nasty things in my previous birth, but he is only assigning all the bad karma aside, and he's just assigning one part of bad karma, and then 100% is good karma for me to enjoy. So that is called protection, guys. So that is one of the reason he is always in Yoga Nidra, that is in a sleeping position. One thing is to make us realize think about a way, because he has taken a vow that he would not leave that position until all the souls in this entire creation would come back to him. See how, have you seen anybody taking a vow like this, come back to him? No, but we are all getting attached to all these temporary relations, which are just temporary over here. As I said, we have been taking births millions and millions of times, and we forgot all those temporary relationships which we had in my previous births, but we are just remember only this birth's temporary relations, and we are getting too much of attached to it, getting affectionate towards them, and then forgetting the main fact that Sriman Naaraayana is our eternal husband, and he is actually has taken a vow. Everyone, even the Antaryami in our heart has taken a vow, he will not leave us until we take Sharanagati and come back to him, join him in Sri Vaikuntham. So that is the reason why Sriman Naaraayana is in Yoga Nidra. See guys, how sweet is he? Has anyone taken any vow for us? Even if you have taken a vow, they would have taken it only in the bad intention of I'm gonna not leave that guy, that is my vow. I'm not gonna leave this Madhav Lasya, that is my vow, kind of thing. And have you ever thought about any person staying with us till the end of our life? No, right? But we have one person, that is Sriman Naaraayana, who is in our heart always and who is in everywhere, but he is in our heart always. The person who is in your heart is not your husband, your kids, or your friends, or your colleagues, or your lover, or your boyfriend, or whatever it is. Those are all temporary relations. The person who is in your heart is always Sriman Naaraayana. He is there for you till your life ends. So that is why I always kept on saying Sriman Naaraayana is my husband, because he's always through thick and thin of yours. He's always through a thick and thin of yours. So that's the reason I always say he's the only husband who protects us, as well as he cares for us. That's why he has taken a vow that he will not leave that position until we come back to him. So he's waiting for us to come back to him. He did not force his opinion about us. He's just saying okay, I really want you to come back to me, but if you're taking time, that's okay, but I will wait. So who will say I will wait, right? Nobody would wait. Maybe for a day or two, maybe for a few years, that's it, right? And then after some time, they're oh, I'm not going to wait, I'm just going to move on. So that is the sweetness of Sriman Naaraayana. So he's been waiting since millions and billions of our births. So why can't you take Sharanagati and then end that wait for him? Are you not sympathetic towards him? He's such a sweet person. Despite being supreme, he is waiting for you all. So please take Sharanagati and end this waiting, and you will see how your life is post Sharanagati, beautiful it is, and enjoyable it is post Sharanagati. So that's all I have for today's discussion, guys. Please see you all next time. Until then, please take care, stay safe, wear mask whenever you go out. Goda Govinda.